Hi everyone, we're going to graph the polar equation, the hyperbola of r equals 2 divided by 1 minus 2 cosine of theta. First, let's test for symmetry. Usually for cosine, the first test works and the second two tests don't. But if you're not used to using the test, we'll go over that very quickly. For r equals 2 divided by 1 minus 2 cosine. And if we want to test with respect to the polar axis, which is the x-axis, that means we're going to replace theta with negative theta. And if we get the equivalent equation, then it is symmetric. And since cosine is an even function, that turns to positive. So that does check out. Now, the next two shouldn't check out, but we're going to go through the process. Usually this one goes with sine. So let's go ahead and substitute in our pi minus theta for our theta. So instead of theta, we're doing pi minus theta. We're going to use our difference formula and expand that. So you're going to get 1 minus 2 times cosine of pi cosine of theta plus sine of pi times sine of theta. All right. Now, sine of pi is 0, so that just zeroes out. Cosine of pi is negative 1. So write negative 1. You have two negatives, so now we're going to have 2 divided by 1 plus cosine. Well, there's my 2. Forgot my 2. Plus 2 cosine of theta. These are not equivalent, so this doesn't work, which we suspected. Now, for the pole, all you do is you change your r to negative r, and clearly these are not equivalent, so it's not symmetric with respect to the origin. Since we have it to be an even function and symmetric with the polar axis, we're going to assign values to 0 to pi and then reflect it over the polar axis. So let's see. I have these values here. I've already written down just to save some time. This one was 0.7. So basically, when we plot this at 0, we get negative 2, which is right here. At pi divided by 6, here we get negative 2.7, which is here, close to here. At pi divided by 3, it's undefined. So basically, it can't cross this line. Since it's symmetric about the polar axis, it means it can't cross this one as well. Those are like asymptotes. All right. Now we have at pi divided by 2, we're at 2. So there's this point here. At 2 pi divided by 3, we're at 0.7, which is about here. Where is this one? Right about here. And at pi, we're at 2/3. So we have these points, and what I did is I did the symmetry over the x-axis. For this one's really hard to graph. So basically, it's going to be symmetric. It's opening up to the right, so it's also going to open up to the left. So I'm going to plot points that are symmetric in this manner. So we're going to have at let's see, at this point here, we're going to be coming out like this. kind of want to leave these open here. So it opens up that way. It's really hard to graph. You can match point for point if you want. But technically it'd probably be better just to go around the whole circle on this one. All right. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.